Hello everyone, you're on HMJ Study channel. Here we'll see the admission of partner and reconstitution of partnership, chapter 3, 12th Commerce. Let's read the question. Vikram and Pradnya are sharing profits and losses in the ratio 2:3 respectively. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2018 was as under. Here the balance sheet is given along with some adjustments. They agreed to admit Avani. See here, the new partner admitted, the name is Avani. Avani as a partner on 1st April 2018 on the following terms. Here the terms are given. Whenever a new partner is admitted, he used to bring two things, that are goodwill and capital. Capital and goodwill. Okay, let's read the adjustments. Avani shall have 1/4 share in future profits. He shall bring 37,500 rupees as capital and 30,000 as share of goodwill. So he have bought 37,500 as capital and 30,000 as goodwill. Along with it, some assets are appreciated and depreciated with adjustments on sundry debtors, etc. And after all, the capital of all the partners to be adjusted in their new profit sharing ratio, new profit and loss ratio, and excess amount to be transferred to their loan account. Okay, first we'll see which account to prepare. Prepare profit and loss account, capital account, and new balance sheet. So in this way we will prepare our account in the books of partnership firm profit and loss adjustment account. This profit and loss adjustment account is also called as revaluation account. Okay, along with profit and loss adjustment account, partners capital account with the names of the partners to the debit and credit side, and balance sheet as on 1st April 2018. Before we start solving the problem, let's see some common adjustments or common journal entries. As I told you, when the new partner is admitted, he brings capital and goodwill. So when he brings capital, the common journal entry will be cash or bank account debited to new partner's capital account. When he brings capital, cash or bank account debited to new partner's capital account. Okay, that's it about when he brings capital. When he brings goodwill, there will be two entries. First, cash or bank account debited to goodwill account, and this goodwill will be distributed amongst the partners. So, second entry will be goodwill account debited to old partner's capital account. I repeat, when the new partner brings capital, cash or bank account debited to new partner's capital account. When he brings goodwill, first of all, cash or bank account debited to goodwill account, and second journal entry will be goodwill account debited to old partner's capital account. This is very common while solving the admission problem. Next will be about asset, if the asset is appreciated and if the asset is depreciated. In case of appreciation, asset will be debited, asset account debited to profit and loss adjustment account, or you can say revaluation account. So asset appreciated, asset account debited to profit and loss adjustment account, and when it is depreciated, here the profit and loss adjustment account will be debited, crediting the asset account. Okay, so P&L adjustment account debited to asset account. Now talking about liability, in case of liability, if the liability is decreasing, the liability account will be debited and crediting profit and loss adjustment account. And when the liability is increasing, here profit and loss adjustment account will be debited and crediting the liability account. Okay, so all these are very common journal entries that we have to follow or consider while admitting the partners or while preparing the accounts. You can also refer the videos of journal entries based on admission of a partner following the link given in description. Now the very first we'll mark out the adjustments. The very first is about share. Okay, second is about capital amount and goodwill amount. And see the third one, land and building valued 45,000, furniture to be depreciated 10%. So we'll mark land and building and furniture. Here the land and building I already have marked, you can mark using pencil, and furniture. Next, provision for bad and doubtful debt to be maintained at 5% on sundry debtors. So adjustment on debtors, mark it up. Next, stock to be valued 82,500 rupees, so stock will be marked. After marking, we'll start up with the adjustments. First is Avani shall have 1/4 share in future profits. This adjustment will be used for further calculation. Okay, he shall bring 37,500 as his capital. As we have seen the entry for the capital, cash or bank account debited to new partner's capital account, and new partner is Avani. Here we don't have cash or bank account, but we do have new partner's capital account. Here this capital account is belongs to Avani too. So what was the journal entry? Cash or bank account debited to new partners or Avani's capital account. Therefore we'll go to the credit side, writing by cash or bank account. You can write cash account or bank account. Referring the question, you can see it in the question asset side, the very first item is cash. So we only will write cash account, and in Avani's column the amount of capital, that is 37,500. And in working note somewhere we will write the balance of cash. The capital has been bought in cash, so the cash balance is 37,500. Further it will be added or deducted, and this balance will be used while transferring to asset. Okay, so this is done of capital. Now further is goodwill. He has bought goodwill of 30,000 rupees. Goodwill has two entry. First, cash or bank account debited to goodwill account, but here no cash bank or no goodwill account. So separately we'll mention in a working note 30,000 the amount of goodwill. It was capital. Okay, keep it separate. So first entry of goodwill is done. Next entry of goodwill to distribute amongst the partners. For that the entry will be goodwill account debited to old partners capital account. No goodwill account but old partners capital. So old partners credit side will go, writing by goodwill account. Now there are two old partners, Vikram and Pradnya. So that 30,000 amount of goodwill will be distributed among two of the partners, two of the old partners, in their old profit sharing ratio. And the question consists in very first line that their ratio is 2:3. Show the working note, distribution of goodwill. The amount of goodwill is 30,000. First partner is Vikram, second partner is Pradnya. So 30,000, what was the share given? It was 2:3. 2:3 means 2/5 and 3/5. So Vikram 30,000 into 2/5 and Pradnya 30,000 into 3/5. Calculate this. 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30, 3 zeros comes up, 6,000 into 2 will be 12,000. Same for this, 5 ones are 5, 6 are 30, 3 zeros comes up, 6 threes are 18. Okay, so 12,000 for Vikram and 18,000 for Pradnya. Where will we enter this? We have written, or we have passed the entry here. So Vikram how much? 12,000, and Pradnya how much? 18,000. Nothing for new partner. Look at the third adjustment, land and building to be valued rupees 45,000. First we'll see land and building. Okay, let's see the old amount of land and building. It was 37,500 and now it is valued at 45,000. Okay, before we go through this remaining adjustments, we'll pass this, we'll enter these given balances of liabilities and asset side to the accounts that we have prepared. First we'll go to for the liability side. The first is creditors. Creditors is always written to the liability, and it is also shown here. So go to liability side, write creditors. See what the amount given, 1,05,000 in the outer column, as there was no adjustment given. Now you can refer the question in front. After creditors, capital balances are given, Vikram and Pradnya. As these are capital balances of all partners, we have partners capital account. Go to credit side, writing by balance brought down, 75,000 of Vikram and 75,000 of Pradnya. Then coming to asset, the first one is cash, but will not pass the cash amount, as we have to go for some additions. See, we have done in working note, no? So we'll do it at last. Okay, after cash, to the asset side we have land and building, and we have marked it. So go to asset side and write land and building. Land and building. The thing that we have marked will be written in the inner column, the amount of it, 37,500. We'll write it in the inner column, leaving a line for the further adjustments. Next, after land and building is plant, so write plant to the asset side. Plant's amount is 45,000, outer column, as we have not marked it. After plant, there is furniture, and furniture is marked, so the amount of furniture will be written in the inner column, that is 3,000, leaving a line. After furniture, stock, so stock again asset side, the amount of stock is 75,000 in the inner column, as we have marked it, it carry adjustment. After stock, debtors, so again debtors, write the amount of debtors in the inner column, 87,000, leaving a line. Now let's go for building again. The value, final value of land and building is given 45,000. So what will we do? This final value of land and building will be written in the outer column. Now compare this. This is current value and it was older value. Compare it. It is increased or decreased? It is increased. Okay, so therefore it is called as appreciation, which is always added. You can say add appreciation. And by how much it is appreciated? So you can reduce 37,500 from 45,000. It will be 7,500. And as the asset is appreciated, what was the entry for the appreciation of asset? Asset account debited to profit and loss adjustment account. But we do have profit and loss adjustment account. So we'll go to the credit side of profit and loss adjustment account, writing the assets name. What was the name? Land and building. So by land and building, you can write in bracket appreciation, or there is no need of writing, and the amount of 7,500 will be entered in the amount column. It means whenever the assets are appreciated, it will be credited to profit and loss account. Further, furniture to be depreciated by 10%. Okay, it is clearly mentioned that furniture is depreciated. Depreciation is always deducted, so less depreciation at 10%. Now find out 3,000's 10%. It will be 300. How? For 10% always cancel first 0, unit sides 0. So it will be 300, or you can calculate further. So 3,000 minus 300 will be 2,700. Now the furniture is depreciated. When the land and building was appreciated, means asset appreciated, it was returned to the credit side. Now the asset is depreciated, it will be returned to the debit side. Mentioning to furniture account. To furniture account, you can write in bracket depreciated and write the amount of depreciation, that is 300. After this, provision for bad and doubtful debt is maintained at 5% on sundry debtors. Okay, so 5%, 5% you can say RDD, or provision for bad and doubtful debt on sundry debtors. And it is always deducted, so less, it will be called as RDD at 5%. Now calculate 5% of 87,000. Show the working note, RDD on debtors at the rate 5%. So 87,000's 5% means 5 upon 100. Cancel 2 zeros, 870 into 5. It will be 4350. So 4350 will be deducted from 87,000. The answer will be 82,650. The RDD will always be debited here to RDD. Okay, 4350 in the outer, only one column in the amount column. Next and the last, stock is to be valued at rupees 82,500. Here again the final value of stock is given 82,500. Stock, write the final amount 82,500 in the outer column. Now compare this whether it is appreciated or depreciated. This was 75,000 and the value right now is 82,500. Definitely it is appreciated. It has increased. So add appreciation. Check it by how much it is appreciated. By 7,500. What will you do? 82,500 less 75,000. It will 7,500. So now stock or the asset is appreciated. When it is appreciated, it is credited to profit and loss account. By stock, how much? 7,500. By stock account, by furniture account or by RDD account, you can here also write by land and building account. After this, the capital account of all the partners to be adjusted in a new profit ratio, in new ratio. So we have to calculate the new ratio of it. We already have seen how to calculate the new profit sharing ratio, no? If not, refer the video link given in description. Show the working note for the calculation of new ratio. New ratio is equals to old ratio into balance of 1. First of all, we'll find the balance of 1. So balance of 1 is equals to 1 minus share of new partner. So 1 minus, what is the share of new partner? It is mentioned in the first adjustment that Avani shall have 1/4 share in future profit. So his share is 1/4. Now calculate this. No number here down means 1. Now make the fractions equal. It will be multiplied by 4. The same up. 4 ones are 4 upon 4 ones are 4 minus second fraction as it is. It will be how much? Denominators are common, write once. 4 minus 1 will be 3. So 3 upon 4 is our balance of 1. Now keeping the values in the new ratio formula will be, new ratio is equals to old ratio. We are having two old partners and their old ratios were 2:3, means 2 upon 5 and 3 upon 5. First we'll go for Vikram. First we'll go for new ratio of Vikram. So old ratio into balance of 1. Old ratio of Vikram is 2 upon 5. So 2 upon 5 into balance of 1 is 3 upon 4. 2 3s are 6 upon 5 4s are 20. Next, new ratio of next partner. First was Vikram, second is Pradnya. So new ratio of Pradnya. New ratio is equals to old ratio. Old ratio of Pradnya 3 upon 5. So 3 upon 5. Old ratio into balance of 1. Balance of 1 3 upon 4. So 3 upon 4. So 3 3s are 9 upon 5 4s are 20. Take the three of the partners together. Vikram, Pradnya and Avani. Okay. Vikram's 6 upon 20. 6 upon 20. Pradnya's 9 upon 20. And Avani. Avani's share was 1 upon 4. Make it 20 again. 4 5s are 20. This will be multiplied up same. 5 ones are 5 upon 4 5s are 20. So 5 upon 20, 9 upon 20 and 6 upon 20. What will be the new ratio? 6 is to 9 is to 5. Okay. So 6 is to 9 is to 5. Okay. So this will be our new profit sharing ratio. Why have we calculated this? As it is written, capital amount adjusted in their new profit sharing ratio. So we will calculate here the capital amount first. Whatever will be the total capital will be distributed in this ratio and will be passed further. So calculate the total capital of the firm. The formula for total capital is reciprocal of new partner share into capital of new partner. What is reciprocal? Reciprocal means opposite. What was new partner share? It was 1 upon 4. So what will be the opposite? 4 upon 1. Okay. into capital of new partner. How much capital has new partner brought? He brought 37,500. Okay, so multiply this and get the answer. Denominator 1, it doesn't mean anything, so 37,500 into 4, it will be 1,50,000. Means total capital of the firm is 1,50,000. Now this 1,50,000 will be divided into 3 partners. First will be Vikram, second will be Pradnya, and third is Avani. Okay, go for Vikram first. The amount of capital of the firm is 1,50,000 into what is the share of Vikram? New ratio 6/20. So into 6/20. See how much it comes. Go for Pradnya, again same way, 1,50,000 into Pradnya's share is 9/20. So 9/20. No need to calculate this Avani, as we already know the amount of capital of Avani. Okay, and how much he has bought as capital, Avani? 37,500. It was given in second adjustment. Okay, so calculate this. Cancel the zeros. 2 ones are 2, 2 sevens are 14, remains 1, it gets 10, 2 fives are 10, this 2 zeros comes up. So 7,500 into 6, it is 45,000. Go for the calculation of Pradnya. You will get 67,500. So the capital of total capital of the firm is distributed amongst 3 of the partners. 45,000 Vikram, 67,500 Pradnya, and Avani 37,500. This will be treated as closing capital of partners capital account, and it will also be shown to the liability side. So show it to the debit side to balance carried down, as we are showing it as closing balance. Vikram's balance was 45,000, Pradnya's 67,500, and Avani has bought 37,500. Same entry here, liability side, writing the capital balances of the partners. We'll write capital accounts, write the names of the partners, Vikram, Pradnya, and Avani. Vikram's how much share? 45,000. Pradnya 67,500 and 37,500 for Avani. What will be the total? It will be 1,50,000, as we only have distributed this amount into 3 of the partners. Okay, so everything is done. We'll close the profit and loss adjustment account first. Take the total of credit side, take the total of debit side, and see which side is greater. The total of credit side is greater, and that will only be written here down, and it is 15,000. So this 15,000 will be taken here, and the total of this, that is 4650, will be deducted from 15,000, and you will get 10,350 as the balance, which we name it as profit on revaluation or profit on profit and loss adjustment account. And this profit is always distributed amongst old partners in their old ratio. So there are 2 old partners, will go 2 lines up, writing to profit on profit and loss adjustment, or you can call it as revaluation, or you only can write to profit. So to profit on revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account. We are having Vikram and Pradnya as partners, and their old profit sharing ratio was 2/5 and 3/5. Distribute this amount 10,350 into their old ratio. Vikram and Pradnya, their old ratio was 2/5 and 3/5. So 2/5 and 3/5. 10,350. Okay, calculate this. You will get here answer as 4140, and this will be 6210. Okay, so this amount only be written here in the inside somewhere. We'll write 4140 for Vikram and 6210 for Pradnya. Okay, so this is the profit on revaluation. Now transfer this to the opposite side of partners capital account, writing by profit on, or you can write by profit and loss adjustment account. So by profit and loss Adjustment account. Vikram's balance is 4140 and Pradnya's 6210. Nothing here. Now close down partners capital account. We'll close Vikram's column first. Take the total of credit sides Vikram column and debit sides Vikram column. The total of debit side will only be 45,000 and the total of credit side of Vikram will be 91,140. So it is greater, 91,140. Transfer this to the opposite side, 91,140. Out of this deduct this 45,000 so that you will get 46,140 as answer, 46,140. And as in the question it was mentioned that partners capital will be adjusted through their loan account. So we'll name it as two partners loan account. Write in full, two partners loan account. Okay, the same way with the Pradnya, take the total of credit sides and debit sides amount columns. The total of credit side will be 99,210. It is 67, so 99 is greater, so we'll take it here, 99,210. Transfer this to the Pradnya's column only, 99,210. Deduct this 67,500 from this amount, you will get 31,710 as that will be transferred to the partner's loan account. Now go for the Avani. Debit side's total is 37,500. Credit side's total is 37,500. Means it will be tallied. So we'll just keep the total here. 37,500, 37,500. No balance will be there. Okay. And this will be transferred. This is loan account. So liability side it will be transferred. Writing partner's loan account. Partner's loan account. Two partners only, Vikram and Pradnya. Vikram and Pradnya. What was the amount of Vikram? 46,140 and Pradnya 31,710. Take the total to the outer column. It will be 77,850. 77,850. Okay, now before taking the total of liability and asset side, we will write to the asset side either cash or bank. And in the question, the cash was given. Here we have written the balances of cash. And the balance of cash which was given to the balance sheet, it will also be considered in that balance, 7,500. So that balance will be added here, 7,500. Now take the total of all these three. It will be 75,000. So the total amount of cash is 75,000. That will be returned to the asset here. We'll write cash and the amount of total cash is 75,000. So this is done about balance sheet. We can take the total of liability sides outer column and assets outer column. Take the total of both and the answer will be 3,32,850. Same 3,32,850. Okay, so in this way we have to present our question. The solution for practical problem number 1.